So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our video of Jupiter in the 4th house in the sign of Cancer for Aries ascendant people, as in what happens when Jupiter is in the 4th house, exalted for Aries ascendant. And we're also going to discuss the retrogradation of Jupiter. And as always, if you don't know if this Jupiter is yours, where your astrological details is, along with all my astrological consultations, you can check out the link here, karasastrology.com, where you'll especially find my new mantra, custom mantra reading. That will be specifically very good for your chart. Okay. So, yeah. Got quite a few of those that I have to finish. But anyway, Jupiter in the 4th house, right? So, Shastras says great Jupiter, exalted Jupiter, benefic Jupiter, but then you also hear certain areas or certain modern astrologers will also, this is one of the worst positions to have. A person's life will be completely ups and downs and topsy-turvy. If it's retrograde, it becomes squared. And both are true. Because first of all, you're putting Jupiter, the guru, in a house as a householder. Okay, that's number one. But then you got to understand also, why is it that Jupiter gets exalted 8th from itself? Because Jupiter is saying that my 8th house, 8th from myself. Why am I getting exalted 8th from myself? Is because 8th house is a house of devotion and sadhana, especially sadhana, samadhi. And samadhi comes from pure love and opening of the heart. When you have that enlightenment, right? When you have that Kundalini awakening and all your 108 chakras are open, not just 7, there are many, many chakras. You can't even look at the worst criminal as a bad person. You have nothing but love for them. So Jupiter says, I need moksha. I need to escape. And the way I'm going to escape is through the 4th house, where my heart opens up. And especially I take on the responsibility. Because 4th house is the biggest responsibility. Why? Because it's the house of the mother. Mother has the biggest responsibility. From not only creating the child and growing a child in the womb, but bringing a child up, making sure they have the proper education and making them successful. You think that's an easy task? Parenting is not an easy task. Trust me, I'm experiencing it firsthand, especially when you have teenage kids, especially teenage daughters. I've managed it quite well. I'm like their best friend. But yeah, there are bouts where they think I'm too old for a lot of things that they think are now cool. Okay, so is responsibility gives you the biggest joy. Now, Jupiter, also in the 4th house, becomes the biggest helping hand. This person is wanting to help people. This person is wanting to take care of people. Okay, but here's the thing: when Jupiter is retrograde, okay, in the 4th house, this is where their ability to help someone becomes more on kind of doorsteps of knowing. There are little soliloquies that they perform when they're helping someone becomes overbearing for the other person. They sometimes, retrograde Jupiter will force themselves to help other people. Where a direct Jupiter will only help when it's needed, and when it's not needed, they're cool. They're good. But retrograde, no. Let me help you. No, I'll do this for you. And you're like, okay, well, I can't really say no. But here's the thing about Jupiter. Yes, it is a troubled life. Jupiter exalted in the 4th house. Because a normal person doesn't know how to handle the discipline of the guru. That's the only reason why. Jupiter in the 4th house, you should be praying, you should be doing sadhana, you should be doing meditation. With retrograde Jupiter, of course, you should only be focused on internal self and sadhana instead of prayers. But regardless of what this Jupiter is, whether it's retrograde, direct, whether it's with Shani, whether it's with Rahu, whether it's with, it doesn't matter. At one point, you will find the best comfort, success, and everything that you need. Now, you may not be working, you may not have a career, you may not have money, but perhaps your spouse is providing everything that you need. You will have everything you need. And this will happen before 44th year. Although even in 60s it can happen. But Jupiter will not let you go from this position to the astral plane, to the Pitraloka, without you enjoying something. You will. But early life can become quite emotionally dramatic because emotions are overblown. Jupiter is the one with all the siddhis, right? With all the power. You know, it's like when you get a Kundalini, you can literally run the entire house, not even the house, the city. Everybody's running after Kundalini. My God, please stop. Actually, I have given up my path on that. I do not care because I know I have experienced with people who were desperate to open it, got whatever mantra, whatever thing. Guru is somewhere in another country, they're in some another country, and they are going through some of the most psychosomatic, traumatic issues. You do not want to open Kundalini. The things that you will see and experience, nobody will be there to help you. The only time you should go for Kundalini experience, third eye awakening, is when you live in the same ashram with the Guru. That's it. Do not become a fool, number one A-class fool, trying to do this on your own. Like, I'm initiated into Kriya, went to a certain point, but I'm like, I need to take this really slow. I think I'm going a little too fast. I'm not, that desire is even gone now. Like, there's no desire, I need God realization. I need Kundalini awakening. Because I don't even want that desire. I just want to experience God. Without the desire of all these little tools that we need. But again, I'm digressing on that. Jupiter in the 4th house. Okay. This is a position that really helps a person in their path towards salvation, path towards divinity. And the way you improve this Jupiter is done, meaning donation. If you think you can wear some gemstones of this Jupiter, or you can do some yagnas, havans, vastu, your vastu will be good if Jupiter is in the 4th. Okay? You don't need to worry about that. The one thing that Jupiter wants simply is internal sadhana. When the internal sadhana is there, just Jupiter will give you everything. Jupiter, this particular Jupiter in the 4th house, a person will at one point will create some desire for Tantra and occult. They create something out of nowhere that becomes really big. Okay? And this Jupiter also shows that they're getting some divine blessing here from past through which they're operating. Even if you deal with some of the most hardest events in your life, once you look at your life overall, you will be like, there's some divine thing that has been guiding me. Jupiter in the 4th house, mother will have a big heart. Mother will do a lot for other people. But if Jupiter is retrograde, mother will do a lot for other people except you. And that same thing passes down on you. The retrograde Jupiter in the 4th, a person will be the most friendliest person for the neighbor, for the friends, for the family, except their own children and spouse. Okay? And these are the things that you learn in the field. You don't learn these things in books. Books are only a coded way for the actual real storage of doshas, just to have a reference. Okay? It's not like some actual written note that yes, Jupiter in the 4th house will do this. They said Jupiter in the 4th house will do this. And the student will see that, the real Shastri, and be like, oh yeah, Jupiter in the 4th house will do this because of the fact this planet will go here, this planet will go here, this is the yoga that will form, and that's when it'll do it. So they actually, it's just, this sloka opens up the entire thing that they learned for 20 years before they went out in the world to do their work. Okay. And retrograde Jupiter will also hinder education as well, unless a person leaves their home and goes far away. Retrograde Jupiter, you're going to have to go far away. Actually, direct Jupiter, you'll have to move away. You can't be in your home state or home country. Either you'll move away to a different state, even at an early age, 16, 17, 18, or you will move out of country. And this Jupiter also has a hard time dealing and balancing out the relationship with the bosses, authorities in their life. They don't know how. Because Jupiter is an independent individual. And when that independence is in the heart, in the chest, they're like, you're treating me like an employee where I'm restricted. I don't know what else to do. They're just confused. They're like, this is not me. And then they can wander around. And this is where also becomes a conundrum, because if this person doesn't have combinations for business, then it becomes hard because they'll be confused. Why am I having to do this on your order? And if it's retrograde, it's 10 times more. If they have the combination of business, yes, business will be much better with this Jupiter in the 4th house. Because you're a guru. You're just one is sitting under the tree. You're at its highest state. Your food is just provided. People donate to you. You don't need to worry about clocking in, clocking out, this and that. This is why this person does not want to deal with that. But people are forced to deal with that because, hey, you got to feed yourself. You got to make money. Okay, but like I said, no matter what, at one point your life will be very, very settled. I've always seen this. Whether it happened in the 50s, 40s, 30s, people have had the best of that situation come about. Whoever marries this person, their life will be blessed. No matter how the other planets are. Especially also you will see when this person cooks, for the 3 people are coming, they'll cook for 10 people. Oh, no, I have enough. Why? Because there's this thing about wanting to nourish people beyond their expectations. Okay. So anyway, guys, this was my analysis of Jupiter exalted in the 4th house. We'll see you with our other series tomorrow. Bye-bye.